Hi everyone, I'm Hilly Victoria and welcome back to my crime and policing channel. In today's session, I have been asked to cover this, so I will. And I'm going to talk about police uniform. So the uniform, your standard issue kit, you will get when you join the police. So I can only speak for the organisation where I worked, providing that uniform, wearing the uniform as well. And obviously, yeah, you might be interested, you might not. So this is what you get. Your standard kit when you join the police. Generally speaking, if you go through the traditional route, it'll arrive at the training centre before you do, which is very exciting. And when you get there, one of your first sessions will be sorting out what's in your bag, what you are missing, what else you might need, and then, you know, we can get them out of the stores. You will have to buy, if you're a police constable, you'll have to buy your own boots. The boots of choice for most officers are Altbergs. If you are in a civilian role or special constable, you get your boots purchased for you from the force, and they're like Magnums or something. You don't get the Altbergs, I'm afraid. So you might want to buy the Altbergs yourself. They last for years and years and years. They're really good, sturdy boots. You want to get the fireproof ones as well. You know, like, just in case. So yeah, you have to purchase your own boots if you're a police constable. What you will, however, get is your black standard issue trousers. Now, your trousers have got like a crease down the front, which is like already sewn in. And you have to iron them all the time. So when you're a police recruit, and hopefully when you go out onto the streets, you take good care of your uniform because you're representing the police while you're doing so. So you'll have your standard issue black trousers. Now, here's a tip to the ladies out there. If you want to wear trousers without giving yourself serious discomfort, order the gents trousers because they just fit so much better. Don't order ladies fit trousers because they're just the most uncomfortable things ever. So there's a top tip for you. You'll get your standard trousers. You'll also get your black uniform tops. So they're like little polo necks, and you get long sleeve ones as well. If you have got tattoos, visible tattoos, you will be required to cover those up most of the time. It's just how it is, I'm afraid. And you are actually not allowed to join the police if you've got any offensive tattoos that can be seen. And when you go for your employment checks, you have to declare any tattoos you've got so they can have a look at it and make sure you've not got some nasty thing on you, like ACAB or a swastika or something. And then, so you've got your tops, you've got your trousers. You'll also get your shirt, so your dress uniform, and that's your parade uniform. It's lovely. You wear that when you pass out, when you've attested, you finish your training, you wear your nice smart white shirt, and that's lovely. You wear that in court as well sometimes. So you get your white shirt, you'll get a tie, so a black tie or a cravat, depending on which force you're at, you might get both. You will get your epaulets, and they're little things that stick here on your shoulders, and they'll have your numbers on. So you'll have your warrant number on there, or your role on there. So if you're if you're in the dogs unit, if you're a firearms officer, if you are a sergeant or above, you'll also have the different insignia on there as well. So generally, your response constable will just have the numbers on, or it might say police constable on there as well. Police staff, it'll say police staff on their epaulets, and that's what they have. So we've done bottom up so far. You'll also get issued a couple of belts. So you'll get a normal black belt, which holds your trousers up, and you do need it. And you'll also get your tag belt, and that's got all the different additions that you can stick on. So it's got your handcuff case, it's got your parva spray case, it's got your medical kit stuff on there as well. You've got to put all those things on yourself. So you will also get handcuffs, obviously, and they're the rigid ones with the thing in the middle. You will get your parva spray, you will get your medical kit stuff, you will have a torch. You get a torch given to you for free, obviously, and don't leave these things lying around, right? Because people have been there a while and like the fresh new stuff. So they might swap out your nice shiny torch for a rubbish one that doesn't work. You'll also get some gloves, these leather gloves, and they're a bit rubbish, so you might want to get your own. But, you know, they do the trick. They look a bit serial killery though. You'll get your stab vest. So you'll have your vest with the plates in, obviously for safety reasons. You'll get a high-vis cover for that. You'll get a black jacket, like a lightweight bomber jacket. They're quite nice, actually, quite comfortable. You'll get one of those, and that says police on the back. And all the things that say police or police constable, police whatever, they stick off the Velcro. That's because they make hundreds and hundreds of these black uniforms, and you can just Velcro on whatever it is you do your role onto the various bits. You'll also get a baton. So you do have a standard issue baton, and they're like the telescopic ones that you've got to rack out and then obviously put back in. You will get an airwave radio, but what you won't want to do is ever take that home with you. It stays at work and it charges up. You have your batteries that you put on the charging dock, and your actual airwave itself, the radio, will go into your little locker. You'll get keys to those lockers, don't forget. And they do have spare keys in the admin department, so if you ever do lose your keys, don't worry about it. They've got you covered. You will also get a hat. Now that's the best bit, right? Getting your hat is the best bit. You'll get a woolly hat as well. So you get a woolly police hat because it's very cold out there sometimes. And you will get your normal hat. So that could be like the bowler, which lady constables wear, your WPCs. Or you will get your normal hat, your police hat. Ta-da! If you are on a different patrol, you might wear other hats like this, which do look slightly cooler, not going to lie. And some people have the caps as well, so the police caps. But I know some forces don't really like them and they look a bit informal. But, you know, you've got to go with the times, police forces. So this is your standard kit then. As I mentioned, you have to buy your own boots. You get your trousers, you get different types of t-shirt. So your short sleeve, your long sleeve, you get your white dress shirt. You get your ties or your cravats. You get 2 different types of belts. So you get your plain black leather belt. You get your utility belt with all the gear on it. You get clips on there for your powder gas, which is your CS spray. And that's like pepper spray. It's awful stuff. In training, you have to walk through it. It's horrible. You also get your vest. So that's your safety vest, your stab-proof vest. And that's got these plates in it, which are also quite heavy, to stop you obviously being injured. You'll get yellow, day glow safety covers, high-vis covers for these jackets as well. One that covers your stab vest, one that covers you. You get a big raincoat. You get your little black jacket, like I've mentioned. You get your hat, you get your epaulets. And it all comes in a nice big bag. And that big bag is your PSU kit bag. You see the big riot vans on a Saturday, there's your PSU vans, you've got your officers in there. And that bag's for all their kit. Simple, right? You'll also have other uniform given to you. So if you are on a PSU team, you'll go to the station, you'll pick up your helmet and your shields as well. You can't carry that around with you all the time. But yeah, you do get lockers wherever you are based, and that's where you generally keep all your kit. Do take it home and wash it. No one likes a smelly colleague, just saying. So there you go. That is what the standard police uniform is in the UK. Also have a normal lanyard, and that lanyard is blue, dark blue, and in that you can put your warrant card. You will also be issued your warrant card, which comes in a nice flappy case with a little badge on it. The thing is about all your police kit, your police uniform, you have to hand it back when you leave. You can't keep it. Gutted, I know, because you think, oh, you know, I want to keep it for memories or whatever. Just take a picture, right? Because you're not allowed to keep any of it. And that's obviously because there's a risk of people impersonating police officers and such. And, oh, you know, why would you want some dusty old uniform? It's not exactly something you can wear on the streets of Yorkshire without looking a bit weird if you're not actually a police constable. Yeah, so there you go. That's your uniform, standard police issue uniform in the UK. You might get variants across different areas, so please pop in the chat any cool additions you have got. Don't forget you do get your torch as well. You might always need a torch. And you get your gloves because it gets cold. You can also get waterproofs as well, but you might want to buy your own because, again, they're a little bit, well, they're free, aren't they? So yeah, you also get waterproofs as well. You get loads and loads of kit. So take good care of it. Don't lose it. Don't damage it. Because you know what? It costs money, guys. Take good care of your stuff and always turn out looking nice. No lint, no cruff on you, and polish your boots. Thank you very much. That's me. Take good care of yourselves, look after yourselves, look after each other, and please don't commit any crimes. Hi, I'm Heather Victoria, and welcome back to my crime and policing channel. So this video is a little bit off-piece, not something I normally do, but I've had a specific request from someone who's quite new in service, and yes, I thought, you know what, why not help? As you may or may not have found out, since joining the police, the professional standards and the dress code is super strict, okay? You might find that you've been asked to cover your tattoos, you have been told off about having nail polish on, and so let's just go through those professional standards in terms of your appearance now. So there is a dress code, and it's a uniform of public service. So remember that the reason why you have this uniform on is because the members of the public can see you and know that you are a police officer, someone that they can go to in times of crisis, for support and advice, to report crime, and all these other things that police officers do. So it's important that everyone looks a certain way, they're approachable, and they have this standardised appearance across the whole of the UK. Is it a little bit outdated in some instances? I think so, yeah. I mean, you're not allowed to have brightly coloured hair. You're not allowed to have piercings unless it's for a religious reason, like on your face. You can have like one small stud in your ears. You can wear a wedding ring, so a ring on your fingers. You can wear a watch, and you are not permitted to wear anything else unless it's a religious item. So you can wear, I've had students who had like cross necklaces on because they were Christian, or they've had bangles on. There's like specific wrist jewellery that you have to wear in some religions, and they're allowed to wear things like that. Of course, they're allowed to wear things like that. One of the big things is makeup, nail varnish, hair. So you're allowed to wear glasses, obviously, but you can't wear anything like Elton John would wear because it's just not deemed appropriate. But you can obviously wear kind of normal looking glasses. It's very, like I said, very uniformed. So like I said, you can wear a watch, but it can't be anything like this. It's got to be something uniform, and obviously not going to put you in any danger. So if you're wearing something that's going to get trapped on things or get you stuck in something, that's clearly not a good idea. Even the ties that police officers wear aren't real ties, they're like clip-ons, which is handy because, you know, if you're not very good at putting ties on, then you can just clip it on. Don't tell everybody. Okay, so hair and makeup is a massive thing. And it's a female officer that has messaged me asking what the heck you do with your hair. Because as you can see, I've got quite long hair. So you may or may not see police officers out there with the hair down or whatever, but that is not standard and it's not really professional. It shouldn't be allowed. You do get used to wearing it up over the years, ladies and gents. So even your male officers have to scrape it back too. I'm just wary that how much noise my hair makes when it's brushed. Okay, so the tip is with your hair, it needs to be back off your face, but it needs to be low enough at the back that your hat can fit on top of your head, obviously. And also it's got to be off your collar. So your hair cannot be touching your collar. That is the main thing. So a lot of officers will have kind of long hair, like male or female. They'll tie it up, or if they are, they have like a bob cut, a short bob, which a lot of officers have. So I've tied my hair up and it's quite low. You can see at the back there. Obviously it doesn't look very good because I'm literally not using a mirror. Your bowler hat will sit on top if you are a female officer. So it's really important that your hair is tied down the bottom, which is obviously under your hat. Ta-da! You will want to keep it in place because, you know, it's a long, busy day. When you've got your hat on and off, it's really annoying. So you want to get just some nice wax or hairspray, get all the flyaways, because it's really important. So when you are on parade and things, your hair looks super neat and tidy. And I can still do it, look, even now. Just, I'm not even looking, I can still do my hair like I did in training. So yeah, gotta be slicked back. This is your police hair. You are not allowed to have makeup. You can have some makeup, but it has to be natural. As you know, I wear quite a thick black eye makeup, which was not allowed. So you got to take that off too. And that's just, like I said, so you don't look like, I don't know, Noel Fielding or anything when you're arresting somebody. Or helping someone. I mean, we know as people in this society, in this modern day, that just because you're a little bit of a goth, it doesn't mean you're a danger to society, but not everybody else knows that. So your makeup's got to be natural. You will see some officers with big daft eyelashes and things like that. But they've got to be able to fit behind your glasses and stuff, so it's not really standard. And if you're looking to get promoted and things like that, it's kind of frowned upon. Ta-da! So you can't wear any big bright lipsticks, which is a shame because I love wearing my red lipstick, as you know if you watch these videos. But this is what you will look like when you are a police officer. So no makeup, and you'll have your hair slicked back like so. You can also, if you choose, style your hair in such a way that it fits under your hat. Ooh, that's better. So the main things are your hair needs to be off your collar and it's got to be able to fit under your hat. Like I mentioned, I prefer mine in the low bun, but this is just kind of my go-to hair now. Like since I left, I've just embraced the hair and the eyeliner. I still don't do the nails though, because it just stays with you. But yeah, that's how you do your hair and your makeup in the police. Feel free to put lip gloss and stuff like that on, but you've got to look kind of natural. You're not allowed to have funky coloured hair, so if you've got bright red hair, bright pink hair, before you join, you're going to have to dye it a natural colour. If you're a natural orange like me, you're in luck. Otherwise, it's got to be, you know, blonde, brunette, whatever. Good luck. Look after yourselves, look after each other, and please don't commit